World of Warcraft Season Discovery is here, and in this tips and tricks we're going to talk about the best way to make gold, the new world buff that's come through, the 12 slot bags you get from the supply master, and what's going on with ruins.
Boon of Blackfathom. It's a new world buff available in Season of Discovery. Boon of Blackfathom is applied to anyone that turns a perfect Blackfathom Pearl into Thunderbluff or Darnassus, depending on your faction. The buff is incredibly helpful for all player levels because it has multiple stat increases, as well as a 20% movement increase. The Blackfathom Pearl has a 100% drop rate from the last boss in the new Blackfathom Depths raid. It should also be noted that this buff can be stored using a Chrono Boon Displacer, which can be purchased from any Regents vendor for 20 silver.
In Season of Discovery, there are no bad professions. So a profession is either going to make you gold or is going to craft the items that you're going to be either selling for gold in the auction house or using in a supply crate, or someone else is going to be using in a supply crate. So I recommend when leveling to take on skinning as well as mining or herbalism. It's just an easy way to make gold as you're actually leveling up. But also to note at the same time, if you do have a gnome and you are taking up engineering, at the maximum level, you're actually able to craft jumper cables, which does allow you at level 25 the ability to combat res.
When it comes to making gold, there are the obvious ways: mining, herbalism, skinning, selling supply crate items in the auction house, and selling greens or blues you get from killing names around the world. But a more unique way of making gold comes in the form of visiting different vendors that have restocked rare items. You buy those items and then sell them in the auction house for gold. This can make you a lot of gold if you move between the various vendors in Stranglethorn, South Shore, and the Darkmoon Fair, chasing their refreshes. If you're looking for an adventurous way to make gold, you can visit the various fishing pools in the higher level zones, like Stranglethorn or Desolus. You can fish healing and mana potions out of those pools, and then sell them for about a gold each. The mobs in those zones are much higher level though, so a good way to scout out those pools is to have a level 1 alt that's dead, and as a ghost you run up and down the coast, find the fishing pools, and if they're clear of high level monsters, you grab your alt and go back. If you're looking for more of a relaxed gold farming experience, and you're doing the BFD raid, after the raid is finished and everyone's gone, the chests and the clams actually respawn about every 30 minutes, so you can go back in there while there's still a lockout period on the raid and loot all the clams and the boxes to your heart's content.
So let's talk about Supply Masters. This is a reputation vendor that is very worthwhile leveling up. You get a 10 slot bag at Friendly, a 12 slot bag at Honored, as well as a new Ruined at Honored as well. The way this is actually leveled up is you actually get unique boxes around the world. You can actually turn in this box without fulfilling the requirement, and it will get you a small amount of reputation. If you do fill the box though, you will get an enormous increase in reputation and is recommended. Also to note, you can actually have on yourself a unfulfilled box as well as a filled box. Don't also be too concerned if you have trouble getting the necessary requirement on the way to 25. It is very easy to get the reputation that's required once you're at level 25 by looting various different chests around the world in different locations.
Runes are a new addition to World of Warcraft Season of Discovery, and wow are they powerful, game-breakingly powerful. You should always have runes on you, no matter if you're leveling or already level 25, because runes come with a multitude of overpowered tricks, like boosting your leveling speed, and even allowing DPS classes to tank in dungeons. There are 3 rune slots, one on your legs, one on your hands, and one on your chest, and if you upgrade or reorganize your gear, remember to reapply the rune to your new gear so you don't lose that ability. Runes can be found by killing rares or talking to various NPCs, but if you're finding it difficult to get the runes you want, then there are some online resources like Wowhead that tell you how to find them, and some add-ons you can download that show you the runes locations on your in-game map. And that's all for Season of Discovery. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.